After Marvel's success with the Avengers, DC should definitely be considering making a Justice League movie. They have been actually for a while now. There's been a few problems, and I'm gonna say what the problems are and how they can fix it. One of the problems with the Justice League movie is they haven't really made a plan. Marvel made a huge 5-year plan for the Avengers and planned out every single move in each of the movies. The plan for the Justice League movie it is just kind of. I've heard rumors of all kinds of things. Like I've heard that they're going to reboot Batman because Christopher Nolan doesn't want to use the Dark Knight in the Justice League movie, which is just BS. But I've heard that they're not going to have Superman and Batman at all, which is like ridiculous. Why wouldn't they? I've heard that they're going to screw having movies of every character and just do a movie with all the characters together, which also wouldn't work. And then also we're not sure who's going to be in it. Probably, I've heard Superman and Batman may not be in it. I've heard that they're going to reboot Batman afterwards so they can get him in, which is also ridiculous. And um, and so other than Green Lantern, Flash, and Wonder Woman, who are pretty much confirmed, I've heard Martian Manhunter might be in. I've heard Aquaman might be in. I've heard Green Arrow might be in. They can really add whoever. I think that they should focus on the main five: the Superman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman. If they get those five, if they want to add another one, that's okay. I don't think Aquaman or Martian Manhunter, although they could work, I don't think they would work as well. Aquaman's kind of stupid, and Manhunter's he's pretty cool. He's a very interesting character, but he has a story that they need to tell. They can't just bring him in. So if they want to just bring in Green Arrow, I'd be fine with that. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that I've heard. So yeah, rebooting the Batman series is what they're thinking of doing, which is just stupid. Like, I don't think anyone will be able to accept anyone as Batman right after Christopher Nolan did such a fantastic job with Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Rises, and the Dark Knight. Oops, skip that one. But yeah, Christian Bale did a fantastic job, and I don't think anyone will be able to accept another Batman after him, at least not for a while. And they're thinking of doing like in a couple years or so. So that's ridiculous. I think for sure they should have Batman. Oh yeah, the other thing with the Avengers is one of the key things that they connected all the movies with was Nick Fury. The Justice League does not have a Nick Fury. So it's going to be hard to connect all of the movies if they're even going to try and do that, or if they're just going to have all the movies and then say, oh look, now they're in the Justice League, which also is kind of stupid. I think what they should do is use Batman to be the Nick Fury kind of type character. He's always way ahead of everything. He knows what's gonna happen. So whatever the villain is, I'm hoping they do a kind of Legion of Doom type thing where they combine villains from like everyone. That's worked out great in the comics and the TV shows and everything. So I think they should do that. But yeah, so Batman would be the first to know about that kind of thing, and so he would know that he's not going to be able to deal with this by himself. He's going to need some help. So I think if they could get Batman to realize this and then start recruiting people like Superman and everyone, yeah, I think that would be the best way to do it. But it doesn't look like Christopher Nolan wants to do this, which is really disappointing. I can understand what he's saying though. He kind of wants Batman to be his own thing. It's realistic and all that, but I think it would work so much better with his Batman. Uh, and then without Batman, it's like kind of like stupid. So you have to have Batman. I don't think it would work with another Batman, and it wouldn't work without him. So I'm saying it would be best to have Christian Bale as Batman. I think Christopher Nolan has done such a good job with Batman that he should really just do the Justice League movie. He could make it work if he wanted to, as well as one or two of the other members' own movie. So as for the other characters, I think it would be best to just shorten it down to just 5, maybe Green Arrow or something. But I think the main 5 would work better. So we move this poster a little bit. Yeah, there, perfect. Okay, so have it like that. That's the best way to do it. All right, so yeah, we just need these 5: Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Flash, and Green Lantern, and yeah, that'll work well because then we really only need 2 more movies or 3, 2 or 3 more movies for it to work. Um, so yeah, we got Man of Steel coming out, the Green Lantern movie, which not very many people like. I actually enjoyed it. I don't know why everyone seemed to hate it. Uh, Checked out a few interviews, and it turns out that I'm not actually the only one who enjoyed it. If you've ever seen Beyond the Trailer, it's a great channel. Check it out if you like movies. I would recommend subscribing. Um, yeah, their interview gave it like a or interview review. It is kind of like an interview. Their review gave it a 8.5 out of 10. So, yeah, in their review, I find it to be more accurate because they ask many different people about their opinions, so it's not just one person's opinion. And so, yeah, everyone seemed to like it there. But they did mention that the villain wasn't all that great, and I agree, definitely. The villain was a bit of a problem. The big parallax thing was kind of stupid. It just kind of showed up, and it wasn't like, oh no, like it didn't really do much. And then the other guy, Hector, also didn't really do all that much, so he didn't seem very important. But if they do another one, they can easily fix that problem with Sinestro, who I think Mark Strong did a pretty good job. He's a very good character. He's in the comics like almost every issue. I don't actually know. I don't really Green Lantern comics. What am I saying? Anyways, yeah, Sinestro is a huge villain, very important. He's a much more interesting character, and I think he would work much better in the second if they did a second Green Lantern. So yeah, I think that would work really well. So then for Wonder Woman, I think for her movie, which they will probably make soon, hopefully, they should focus on the Amazon. What do you call that? Mythology type part of her origin. Yeah. If they do it like that, give her a sword and that shit, she's much more cooler. And I don't know if that's even proper grammar. Anyways, yeah, it's. I think it works better like that instead of being all cheesy. I don't know why she wears like American flag on her costume. Anyway, she's not American, and yeah, if you do it like that, it could work out a lot better. And then Flash, you could pretty much keep his origin the same. I think it would be cool to have Grodd in it in the movie, but I don't think it would work out that well. They might be able to figure it out how to do it. If they could get like Andy Serkins to play Grodd, that would be pretty cool. But he's a talking gorilla, so it's kind of weird. So it'd probably be better to use some other villain. I don't really care. But yeah, other than that, keep his origin basically the same. And yeah, other than that, so basically the biggest problem is Batman. If you could get Christopher Nolan to agree to keep to get his Batman in the Justice League, I would be perfectly happy, and that's the only way that it would work. If they change it in some other way, like getting rid of him or having someone else, it won't work. Also, I think Batman should be the one to get the Justice League together. And yeah, those are my thoughts and ideas on a Justice League movie. I really want one. I just kind of find that it's probably unlikely to happen. And yeah, thanks for watching.